What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to show you how to get into diagnostic mode on my 2015 Yamaha FJ09. Now this should be similar to FZ09, MT09s as well. They may have a slightly different dash with the buttons placed in a slightly different location, but the same principles will apply. I know this because I've done this on other Yamaha bikes and it's worked the exact same. So follow along and let's get into it. We're also going to go over all the sensor data you can get from diagnostic mode that'll help you find out where your problem is. Now let's get into it. To start, the bike should be off, and then you should disconnect the wire harness coupler from the fuel pump. This is so that you don't activate the fuel pump while you're going through the settings on the dash. It's not necessary, but it is good if you have a low or weak battery. So we start off by simultaneously pressing the TCS and reset button. So now press down reset and TCS button before you turn on the main switch and keep them held. Push down, turn on main switch. We're going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and we're going to see this screen change over in just a moment. Boom, there we go, ECU. Now let your fingers off, and now we're going to press reset and TCS again for 2 more seconds. Pressing, pressing, there we go. You see Diag pops up on the screen. Now once again, reset and TCS, 2 more seconds. Pressing, pressing both, and we're in. Now we're in Diag number 1, and that's the data it outputs. And this happens to be your TPS sensor, so when you roll on the throttle, the number changes. This is an easy way to check your TPS if it's working right. Once you're in the diagnostic mode, you can see you've got DIAG and the number and then the data coming from it. This one, number 3, is for an intake air pressure sensor. Not really sure what value it's displaying there. Number 1 is actually your throttle position sensor, so as you wind on the throttle, the number changes. Great way to check your TPS value. 4 is another air pressure sensor. 5 is air temperature. 6 is coolant temperature. 7 is rear wheel vehicle speed pulses. This is described as 0 to 999, and the number just increases as you rotate the wheel, and it doesn't go back to 0 when the wheel stopped. 8 is lean angle sensor. 9 is fuel system voltage. 13 is throttle position sensor signal 2. 14 is accelerator position sensor signal 1. 15 is accelerator position sensor signal 2. 16 is front vehicle speed pulses. 20 is side stand switch. 21 is gear position switch and clutch switch. 30 is ignition coil number 1. 31 is ignition coil number 2. 32 is ignition coil number 3. 36 is injector number 1. 37 is injector number 2, 38 is injector number 3, 48 here is air induction system solenoid, 50 is the relay unit, 51 is the radiator fan motor relay, 52 is the headlight, 60 is the EEPROM fault code display, 00 means no malfunctions detected, and 0 through 1 is a cylinder fault code. 61 is a malfunction history code. 00 means no fault codes, and then it'll display what the code was if there was a history. 62 is the malfunction history code erasure, and 63 is the malfunction code reinstatement. 67 is the ISC, or idle speed control learning conditions display, and 70 is just a control number. No idea what that's about. When you're done with being in Diag mode, you don't have to do anything fancy, just turn off the bike, and the next time you go to turn it back on, it won't go into Diag mode, it'll just boot like normal. Nothing to worry about coming out of Diag mode. And there you go, you can start the bike. And that's a wrap on how to get into the diagnostic mode on the FJ09, MT09, FZ09, all this generation of bike. It's the same thing you're gonna have. If this video helped you out and helped you get one step closer to solving your problem on your Yamaha, smash the like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. Thanks for watching as always, and have a good day.